Alright, welcome back to Legend of Grimrock 2. It's dark outside, but that doesn't matter, because we're going down underground, where it's probably even darker. Well, welcome to Undergrounds. Oops, and apparently if you turn slightly to the side, that makes you go back up the stairs. Let's just go in the room first. Is there anything on these walls? This looks very familiar to anyone who's played Legend of Grimrock before, because it looks a lot like the underground setting that was the entirety of the last game. Let's check what this says. Halls of the Dead. That's probably important. Can I open this? I can. That is the... that's the door sound from ooh, I can pick up the torches. Neato. That was the door sound from... There's a grate down there. From not Call of Duty. From, what am I trying to say? GoldenEye. Every time a metal door opens and closes, it makes that loud clanging sound. So, we have another doorway here. This one's not labeled, so it's probably shorter. I'll check out Halls of the Dead in a minute, but I want to check out this area. Now I'm getting reminded of the an important mechanic from Legend of Grimrock, which is that you have to keep track of light sources. Right now there's sort of plastic on walls everywhere, but right there you can tell it's getting dark. If I'm going to want to be able to see properly when I go around, I'm going to have to actually pick up a torch of some kind. Hey! Scroll of Shock, Healing Potion. He has all my healing potions, right? Okay, Shock. He has Fire Burst, Poison, and Shock. Which are Earth, Air, and... Yep, there we go, Fire. That's the only spell I have so far that I can actually use. Sorry, I have to get slightly reacquainted. Normally I'll record more in one sitting, but last episode was my entire last session, and I never played again until today, the next day. So I saw you guys' feedback, and I'm pretty psyched to see that you guys are happy so far. Lockpicks. Let's see, so it's a ring of lockpicks, but does anyone have lockpicking? I don't know if anyone in my party really knows how to use lockpicks, so that might not be very useful to me. They might just break. That'd be unfortunate. But I was psyched to see that you guys seem to be enjoying the series. Pretty much universally positive feedback so far. I never know what to expect when I play something different, and this is very different from what I played so far. So I've been playing a lot of real-time action games like Dark Souls and Bound by Flame and stuff like that, and this is a slow, tactical exploration game. We're in the middle of a dungeon right now. I'm gonna turn back for a second and try to hug the wall. We have a wooden box. I should open that. The wooden box has pellets for a gun, an actual gun, and more pellets for a gun. Well, you know who likes guns? My alchemist, who specializes in firearms. So that's a good find. Let's give him the gun so he can stop using a sling like a silly, silly boy. Those rocks. I'll have to keep track of those rocks because those are handy. In fact, let's put the sling and rocks in his other weapon set so that he can switch to that when needed, because that might be needed at some point. The darts, I don't know if I'll ever use those, but okay. Pellets. Do I put the pellets in their hand? Okay, there we go. So he'll shoot those 20 pellets at people if I finally find someone to shoot at. So far, this place has been pretty empty. There's a very... Let's see. Oh, zombie! Zombie! A zombie gets shot! I missed my... Well, you're off to a bad start, Mr. Firearms Expert. I finally give you a chance to shoot somebody and you miss. Let's see, try fireballs, though. Fireballs seemed effective. Man, this is actually immediately more fun. I have a whole set of abilities to use against these guys. Like fireballs. I like fire. There we go! Hey, 3 people leveled up! And I succeeded, and I only had to... I'm gonna have to be careful about how much I use my pellets, unfortunately. I didn't... When I chose to use a firearm with this guy, I didn't necessarily consider the fact that he's gonna have to use ammo. What does this do? Is anything changing? Let's see. Don't know what to make of this yet. I'll go ahead and label this. I don't know what to call the symbol yet, so I'll just call it a button for now. So is that on the map? Yep. Okay. And there's some sort of pressure plate here. What happens when I step on it? The door closes. That's interesting. What happens when I press this button? The door opens. So every time I step on this, the door closes. Every time I step on, and every time I get off it, the door closes. So I'm gonna try. Let's be smart about this. Let's try putting something on. What do I want to put on it? This wooden box. I don't need this wooden box anymore. Let's put that on the button. If the door is only gonna open and close every time I step on the button, then maybe... Actually, that's probably a better place to put this. Let's put it in the corner here so it's not in my way. Maybe if I keep the button depressed, it won't trigger when I step on it. Hey! Don't mind me, I'm just a fucking genius. And I'm actually fairly proud of that. I've solved that pretty easily. What are we gonna find down here, though? I'll keep it on this map, because I do want to fully explore things. I think I saw a zombie down there. Oh. There's a multitude of zombies. I'm not excited about the number of zombies in the area. Let's give this guy a torch that I have light. Ow! Rude. Incredibly rude. How dare you, zombie? Just gonna have to pummel the crap out of you. Hello. I'm just gonna stay at a range for a second so I can shoot fire. Oh! And then we learned the hard way that guns have long range, and fireballs apparently don't. I don't know if I can upgrade it later to have longer range, but that fireball looked like it only blew up the square right in front of me, so I'm gonna have to be very aware of that limitation. As you can tell, there's a lot of micromanaging to do. I'm activating these abilities by clicking on them. Like, you actually click around on the screen where the various abilities are. I could check the options menu to see if there's new stuff for that, but as far as I know in the first game, at least when it came out, that was how you played the game, is you had to manually click on your 4 characters. It's more straightforward than you might think, though. You just right-click on that character's portrait, like the whole square, like where their weapons are, and their head is, and their ammo is, and everything, and their health is. All of that counts as the same place. You just right-click somewhere on it, and they'll do their attack. The mage is a little more micromanagey because you have to manually activate a spell, which I just remembered I need to do. So we're mostly exploring this area. I'll check the side path before I move forward. So I'm carrying a torch right now with my mage, because he seems to have the most free hands right now. But, important detail, ooh, a key. That's also an important detail, but that's not what I meant. Torches do burn out, so you'll notice the torch get dimmer over time if I carry it around too much. I think torches that are in sconces don't burn out. I don't really have much reason for why. That just seems to be the way the game works. Before I go through this door, let's see, this map looks pretty clear, right? Okay, I'm safe right now. This door's not going to open until I use the key. I'm going to face this way. And now it's time to actually level my characters up. So, stats, it doesn't say anything about points here, so maybe I can just spend points on skills, I assume? I don't remember how stats worked in the previous game. I don't know if these are static forever, or if I'm going to be able to upgrade them later. It might be something where like every few levels you upgrade your stats, but you get a new skill every level. So this is my tank, so I want him to have more armor. Second skill level, you are proficient with light armor and can wear it without penalties. Okay. Let's give him penalty-free light armor traits. That's, yeah. Having all the armor abilities as possible in my knight seems like the way to go. Because he's the guy that's going to keep my spellcaster alive when other things go poorly. Now, this is our berserker type guy, our fighter. So I'm going to pick things that make him more dangerous. Let's see, what is this? What is the weapon? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. What is the weapon he's using right now? He's currently using a heavy weapon. Well, did not realize that was going to count as a heavy weapon, but okay. Let's put another point into heavy weapon, so he can be even more powerful with it. So now he does 9 to 21 damage, which is slightly scary, compared to 4 to 12 for my other melee character. Although, looks like Mr. Gun isn't that far behind. Speaking of guns, let's see if can I make you more powerful with firearms? The question is, do I want to make you better at firearms or alchemy first? I'll go right now. Actually, let's do accuracy. You seem to miss. And frankly, I don't want someone who uses a not perishable, but a limited supply of ammunition to miss. So let's upgrade Slick. Let's upgrade Slick's accuracy. And my spellcaster already leveled up earlier because he's a human with 20% increased... not health regeneration. 20% increased experience. Oh, hello! That appears to be a trap of some kind. Not an actual trap, but just like an ambush, I suppose. Let's see. I think I'll wait for them to come through here, so I can ferry them through this area single file. It's good to manage where your enemies are coming from, because then they can't overwhelm you. I just crit that guy. He's in danger now. Hey, buddy, you're on fire. Well, that worked very well. So it's very handy having someone in your party with guns, because until he misses like that. You had one job, stop missing, and you continue to miss. very ashamed of you, Mr. Slick. You continue to disappoint. Hey guys, don't mind me just setting you on fire. That was less effective than I thought it would be, but the flurry of blows from my other characters took care of it. Anyone else in here to ruin my day? You have to keep an eye out, because these are very much old school Dungeons and Dragons style dungeons where things will go wrong and there are totally traps, and I really hope this is not a bad item. I'll give it to my mage because he holds onto important looking items. The Horn of Summoning. Cooldown 4 seconds, weight 1 kilogram. This horn has a pungent earthly spell. It is a 4-second cooldown. I'll give the Minotaur my horn, maybe? Maybe? I don't have a good plan here. But it'll probably do something, and something about the Minotaur fighter having a horn just kind of seems natural to me. So we've fully explored this floor, and I can go up these stairs. Let's see. How do I want to mark this? Trying to think of a way to handle this. I think I want to mark this place. I'm gonna call that the entrance, where this feather is, because there's multiple staircases both going up, and I don't want to get confused about which one's which. So I'm gonna keep track of which one was the place I entered in, because the game, I mean, technically every entrance is an entrance, but I'm gonna call that one the entrance so that I can keep track of which one I used. But before I leave, I want to fully explore. I think somewhere around here. Yep, there's more passageways I haven't gone down. There's a button right here. What does it do? We have to be cautious here. Because buttons are scary. Buttons are... Oh, there's boots. Boots are less scary. But what did the button do? This game likes to fill itself with traps. There's another staircase going up. Okay. Let's give someone some boots. Here you go. Mr. Barbarian dude that I need to... I mean, not Barbarian. Knight that I need to keep alive. Pressing the wrong button, don't close that menu. Nothing here besides the boots. Okay, so this is concerning. Was this door open before? I'm gonna say I went through this area before. I don't remember seeing a staircase right here, so I think this is what I opened by... Yeah, I think I opened the staircase by pressing that button on the wall, so that's our secret opening. I hope so, because later on our secrets will be less positive. I'll go this place first. I'll check out the other place later. There's a secret found, okay. So that's clearly what the button did. We have to be very careful about when we choose to press buttons and pull levers. In the future, you might see me label a button on the map and not press it at first because I want to finish clearing out the area I've found so far before I press a button. And that's because when you press a button, for all you know, you're just going to open up a crazy secret passage that's full of monsters. I've actually pressed a button and then seen all of the walls in the entire room open at once. Like, just simultaneously, and behind all of them was monsters. Oh, he hit me for one. Only 1 damage, actually. Not that bad. I do need to conserve ammo a bit with my pistol. I'm noticing that my constant use of them is definitely using it up, but I'm not getting a lot of new ammo right now. Where are you going? Where are you going, Turtle? You're facing the wrong way. I'm gonna throw rocks at you. That rock is not an effective form of damaging, as we learned. But turtle meat is an effective way of fucking getting fat, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how fattening turtle meat is, although those are some very large turtles. Whatever they're doing, they must be getting something right in their diet, right? Keeping alive. Wonder if do these turtles live for hundreds of years also? Wow. There's a nice little sense of progress there. The turtles are dying much faster. Whenever you encounter the same monster in this game, I don't think they level up. A lot of games in the Oblivion world tend to, ever since Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff like that, like a lot of games tend to level up their monsters over time to reflect your progress. We have a gold key and we have lockpicks. Should I try the lockpicks? Let's see. I don't see anything on the lockpick that indicates a specific person. I don't see anything on it saying that it's usable by specific people. Let's see, alchemy, athletics, concentration. I'm looking through these real quick to think of ones that might be... None of them look like they'd be lockpick oriented. So I guess I'll just try the lockpick and just see if I get lucky. Hey, buddy. Yay, it worked! And I got a potion, and I got a spooky mask. It's called the Trehelm Tribal Mask. It's light armor. Ooh, very good light armor. Okay. 3 protection, 5 energy, and -5 evasion without light armor proficiency. So there's one of those negative effects we were talking about. So, I mean, that was indicated by my light armor thing anyway. So, it gives me plus energy, which is not super useful, but I can put it on this guy for bonus protection at the very least. And if I give it to anyone else, they'll get less evasion. So the light armor proficiency definitely helps here for this character. I'm noticing my, right now my knight isn't actually carrying anything. I've delegated stuff to everybody else except for him. His inventory is actually empty. How are people doing on carry load? Everyone is doing... yeah, no one's carrying too much stuff. This guy's carrying a fair amount of stuff. Why is it not in a stack? Get in a stack. Silly. Can I stack these two? No, I can't stack the turtle meat. How's everyone doing on food? I think everyone was equal before, so... yeah, everyone's doing fine on food consumption right now. Haven't found any new tricks yet. Oh, stack that stuff. You silly game. I don't want this stuff separate. These pesky food sources don't stack, but these herbs do for sure. Let's see, can I go into alchemy? An alchemist can brew potions to find... okay, but how do I brew? Can I stack them on each other? No? Huh. We'll have to look into this later, but I don't think I know how to brew potions yet. Maybe I need to find an actual... a phylactery, or a mortar and pestle, or other buzzwords that are related to alchemy. So I'm pretty sure I fully explored that area. So now, we'll just go check out the other direction. We'll do, I'll mark this with an X to say... so if I ever come through here, I know that entrance was a explored secret, so I don't need to go that way anymore. And you need... it's good to label your maps, especially if you're doing... in my case, if you're doing a Let's Play series and you don't want to forget where you've been before, and then come back to that later and mess up. So here's that room where we found the weird horn, and I don't see much reason to go backwards, so I guess we'll just go forward. I'm digging the lack of loading times. This game takes ages to load when you first load it. Okay, you can drag... yeah, it's telling me you can change party formation. You go like, whoa, those people switch places. I'm just going to confuse myself, though, if I do that, though. Let's switch back to my gun for now. So what are we going to find around here? Anyone here? I don't see anything yet. By which I mean I don't see anything, any items in the inventory. I mean I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. Just check around real quick before I press a button. Don't want a bad surprise. Something's probably gonna open when I touch this, right? Is it opening up over here? Yep. I had a feeling that was sort of a secret door. It looked a little weird. But that's all we got to do. So there's another secret passage. Hopefully this doesn't close as soon as I walk through it, because then I'm trapped here forever. That's never super encouraging. There's another chest. Oh. We're back here. Hello. We're back in the open world again, where we were before. And that's the chest that I dug up using the shovel. And there's the checkpoint / recovery location. So if I die, if anything goes wrong, I get to recover here. And so this is essentially a progress marker. Like, I've gotten all the way around here and I just made it back here, which means if I hadn't lost anyone, I would just now be getting my opportunity to bring them back. So that's a bit hazardous, right? It's been a while since I've been here. So I guess I'll go north from here, because that's the only part of the map I see that's not filled in. Was that closed before? I assume it was closed before, because it's right next to where I first walked into this area. So if it wasn't closed before, I would have gone in it. That looks new. So what am I going to stumble upon here? I don't necessarily like the look of the area. I do realize I'm still carrying my torch. I'm standing in the circle now. I'm probably supposed to stand in the circle and blow the horn of summoning. But before I do that, I'm going to take a quick look around, because it seems like I should make sure there's no nasty tricks around here. What do you say? Welcome to the location of your first challenge. When you are ready, stand in the circle and call out the guardians, the island master. So that's what they mean when they talk about the horn of summoning, I assume. A gold key could be used here. Okay, well, we'll do that before we use the horn of summoning. Hey, a reward. I like rewards. Gimme. What are you? And what are you? There's all sorts of neat little things in here. We have Backbiter, a melee weapon. Hand that to my guy that's only using a normal dagger right now. Potion of strength. Definitely give that to my crazy barbarian dude. And pellets. 10 more bullets. There you go. They're rewarding my oh, you need light weapons 3 to use this. That's a scary weapon too. My current one does 3 to 10. This one does 5 to 15 plus dexterity, meaning it has life leech. That is a cool weapon to find that I cannot actually use. Permanently increases strength by 1. You don't mind if I do. There we go. Bow now has 21 strength, which is scary. He does 9 to 22 damage with this bone club. I am okay with that. Let's open. I already had this box, didn't I? Can I put the box inside the sack? No, you can't. You can't do crazy Heraldric cube breaking stuff. Oh yeah, put this note in the sack because I already read it. Don't really feel like throwing it away, but I should put it somewhere where I won't forget what it is. So I picked up. What did I pick up again? I picked up 3 things, I thought. So did I get a box? Did my brain just melt inside of itself? I thought I picked up 3 items, but I only see 2 things that I remember. I probably just forgot. That's fine. Memory is frail and humans are faulty. That's just what happens. Okay, so this is pretty much it. So, I'm definitely going to make a save right here. This seems to be a place to go. So, I'll call this part 2, because this is episode 2. Don't really know. I don't necessarily know how I'm going to edit the series, so that's probably a bad naming scheme for that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and do our Horn of Strength and hope we survive. Viper roots. Oh! Hello! Get out of here. Oh my god, how many are there going to be? You're on fire! Aha! It's funny because you're plant and I have fire attacks. So fuck you. Ow! You poisoned me. Get out of here. Skedaddle. This doesn't look like it might not be too tough. I just have to be... Oh! He's right here. Shoot him with a gun. Shooting with gun did not work. Fire worked though. I like fire. I like hitting the plants with fire. That seems to be a good strat. This is new. I don't remember this kind of boss fight being in the first game, really. Except for the end of the game. There was a final boss. Hi, guys. Oh! Oh, I didn't dodge out of the way in time. Oh! Dodged that time. Shot him with a gun, too. We'll take that. Hey, you like my fire? Okay, things are getting hurt. People are getting hurt a little bit. I need to keep track of my... Oops. I made a mistake moving around. Where are they? Where are they? Gotta keep moving because I don't want them to come up behind. Oh, hello. No, there's one right next to me. Oh god, I got trapped. Okay, they're going down, which is good, but I'm not doing great right now. Ah, he poisoned me when I was on fire. Oh shit, I'm out of energy. That's not good. Oh, my Minotaur's dead. My Minotaur is dead. That is bad for all sorts of reasons, and I missed just now. Okay, where you at? Where you at, plant? I need you to die now? Okay, we're doing not great. My spellcaster's low on energy, and my Minotaur is dead, and that asshole's on fire, so, you know. Oh god, he's right next to me again. Not ideal. So far, I'm thankful for okay, I don't want to hang out here because I could get trapped. Did he try to trap me? Probably tried to trap me. Where you at, bro? I see you. Shooting with guns. Oh, my gun jammed. My gun jammed! Dang it. That's a thing that happens. Oh, get out of the way. Can I use a fire spell? Let's see. Healing potion. Give the healing potion to my... There we go. I gave my tank a healing potion to keep him going. Get out of here. Dang it, my gun is jammed. How do I unjam a gun? Oh, God. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, no, my spellcaster's dead, too. Okay. It's all down to my tank and my gun dude. Gun dude still has a jammed gun. Okay, I'm going to switch him to my sling so I can throw rocks at people, I guess. He's so low that I've got to be able to win this. There's no way I'm losing here. Because my tank is very tanky, as intended, and is not going... Yep, that guy's dead. There's only one remaining Viper root. That'll make this easier. And he's dead. I did it, guys. What's that? Power gem. I'll find out what that is in a second. I'm gonna go find my rocks. Can't leave a rock behind, right? Anything on the floor here? So that went okay. I did not keep enough track of my tanks. I mean, not my tank, my berserker, my fighters. Oh, I already picked up the rock. Didn't even notice. I didn't keep good track of my fighter's health, so he went down earlier than I would have anticipated. At that point, I just sort of knew my spellcaster would go down at some point because he wasn't super important. He didn't have the ability to heal at that point anyway. I mean, to use spells because he was low on energy, and he's just the squishiest remaining person, so he was going to go down sooner or later. But my tank was successfully tanky, so that's good, and we managed to keep going, and that is great. And the boss went down, so that's cool. So, power gem, a beautiful gem that radiates light in all the colors of the spectrum. It probably said rainbow at some point, and then they changed it because that sounded silly. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite my save. There we go. So that if I do die, I don't have to do that fight again. I feel like that went well enough at the very least. I don't think there's anything left in this room because I already opened up the chest, and I didn't see much evidence of secrets around, and I'm all healed up, so I guess we'll just continue forward and do whatever horrible dungeon is ahead of me, and then I'm gonna die horribly. Oh, it's a forest. Wow. This is different. I've never been in a forest in this type of game before. I mean, in this genre of game before. I mean, not genre, this specific series of games is what I'm going for. What's in the sack? We have another letter. Hey! Mortar and pestle requires alchemy 1. Here you go, alchemy dude. And a recipe for a healing potion. Why, thank you. I'll give the sack to my dumb mage. And the note. Let's read the note. Letter. If you have made some... Oh, I see you have made some minor progress. Good, good. But don't let it get to your head. This is just the beginning. Or it could be almost the end. It all depends entirely on you. Here is a tool you might find useful. Surely you can figure it out. The Island Master. Okay, that's the Island Master's signature / emblem or symbol or whatever. That's what that button... That's the symbol of that button from earlier. So now we know what that means at the very least. There we go. You might notice that this sack looks full and this sack looks empty. It's kind of a neat touch. Can I put a sack inside a sack? I cannot. I'll probably dump these sacks at some point. They're kind of tedious. Oh, this box has way more space in it. How much does it weigh? 3 kilograms? 0.4 kilograms. That's why. It's a big difference in weight. Though it might be handy. I think it might be handy to put things in a bigger box, just so I don't have to open so many awkward inventories to do so. This will be my big letter box. A letter box. I just realized the joke I basically made there. Whoopsie. Letter box. These will be. I'll put my spells in here for now. Got my throwing knife that I'm not really using. I'll give my sack to my. Let's see. If we take this sack, we can put the recipes in the sack, right? Because I'll probably find a bunch of recipes, and now I can keep better track of them. So recipe. I can make a healing potion out of a blood drop cap and a energy potion out of etherweed. There's my blood drop cap, and there's my etherweed. They're conveniently colored like health and energy, so that's pretty straightforward. Let's try crafting an energy potion, since... Oh! And you might notice my wizard. He has his torch went dead, so I guess we'll just drop that on the floor for now. Hello, torch. Goodbye forever. I need the mortar in hand. Okay. So if I want to use this mortar, I have to actually put it in my hand. So, let's use that mortar. I'll put the sling away. I don't know if the sling will throw a mortar, but I don't really want to try. So let's try using an etherweed to make a mana potion, which I'll give to my spellcaster to recover mana. And the next time I need that in a fight, you know, let's make another one of those. That seems handy. There you go. I've got a nice little supply of healing potions. That'll keep you going, hopefully. How's everyone doing on food? Nope, no one needs to really eat yet. So that's good. I found the mortar and pestle I was thinking about earlier this episode. If I look through those trees over here, I definitely see some light. So there's a torch off in that direction. Wouldn't mind finding another one because my current one is broken. Hey! Another herb of some kind. So that's always good to find. I'm curious what kind of secrets this place will have. Are they gonna put, like, there's normally, like, there's a, oh, what, is that person shaped? That root almost looks person shaped. It's weird. Is this a dead end down here? I'll check the foliage in a second. Oh, does it go just straight through? It looks like it just goes straight through. I might beat my way through just to see if there's anything in it. So let's just attack. Oh, it's alive! I was right, it is person shaped. I don't like that. Stop. No. No. The forest is angry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not that sorry. Die, Forrest. Die. You never did anything good for people. Besides, you know, the breathing and stuff. This is a hardy tree. It's almost like it's made of wood. Please die. There we go. Apprentice wizard. Awesome. I unlocked something. Is there another living tree inside of that? I think there is. I'll go for it. I like experience. I'm here for the experience. Oh, he's leaving. Tree man. You wanna come back here? I promise I'll be friendly with my fireballs. Oh, you move that way. I would not mind finding a torch because I can't see super well right now. Hopefully you guys can see all right. Sorry if it's too dark. I can't. I don't know what the video's gonna look like. I didn't make it yet. Hey guys, just gonna beat you with this stick. I mean this femur. Wow. I'm caught off guard by how graceful a tree that appears to be. There we go. He's down. Gain some experience. I really should give my Minotaur some armor because he is going down. Protection 1, Protection 4. Leather boots. That's what's helping me so much. Question is, do I want to take armor off my... I'll give him pants, I guess. Because there's right now my tank has some pretty good protection armor items, but that's also the point of his character, so mixed feelings there. Oh, look. Another cap I can use for healing potions. Oh, hey, the sun's coming up.